So once again, Bitcoin and crypto is having another correction or potentially a big correction into a pullback currently. Is it the end? Some people online and all the socials are saying it's done again. Once again, it's all over. Do we need to start getting our McDonald's applications out? Or is there not much to worry about? And is this normal and healthy for the market? Something that we're going to go through today. So stay with me and let's go. Let's start with the negatives for now, shall we? So, I mentioned in previous videos, but we've got potential distributional type of views here on Bitcoin. Now, the thing is, guys, very often we can have Bitcoin rotate into altcoins. So, not every weak looking Bitcoin, especially if we're heading off into a bull run, is actually to be feared, should we say. But of course, Bitcoin controls the market, and currently its dominance is so high altcoins are still being shaken out by Bitcoin. So, a couple of little things. So, me and my guys over in the group as well, we have got a short on Bitcoin, and the short does actually go all the way down to I think it's 77.3. I've set it at, but I'll go through that in a moment. We're going to go to the higher time frames, but we just deal with the task at hand now. So if there is going to be a bounce area, I would suggest it's around in this area just here. So if I pull this across back just there. So bounce area could be looking at anything around about 87 into around the current market price of the date of this video, 89.7. You may be even to just pull it down a little bit further to 85 levels. So we do have a block, should we say here, in and around 85.90. So that's kind of the stronghold area that the bulls in this market are going to be wanting to hold. And at the time of this video, guys, Michael Saylor has also gone and bought another 2,000 plus Bitcoin as this video is being made. So maybe he is also buying into this block and he's looking to expect a reverse on this market. What we are going to do as well is I'm just going to head over to the higher time frames of the 1 day and maybe 3 days, but we'll get to the 1 day for now. And if you actually have a look of that area where we was viewing just a moment ago, that would bring the drop back into near enough than previous highs in the cycle at 72 before we went through another sell-off. So is there massive causes for concern? I'm seeing people drawing arrows all the way back down to 30,000 and 40,000. In my opinion, of course, I don't think that pricing level's coming. Could be wrong, but at this moment, we are actually still in bull market structures. It just doesn't feel like it in the market. Sentiment's a bit rubbish right now. Social media is rubbish. And people just want a bull run one way or another, and they're not getting it yet, especially for altcoins. But drops on Bitcoin, corrections, breakouts into retests of the local support is very, very normal. But what percentage would that be? If we was going to go from highs into this area here, would be a key area of demand, to be honest, guys. But if we were to fall into this area, it would be a 30% to 32% drop. That actually is quite normal in bull runs for Bitcoin, but it is annoying for what it does to the alt market, I know. There's a couple of other little ways of looking at things just here. We do have trends that are looking very, very safe for now. We've got this one just here where we can confluence it and contact it to this area. And some people might want to take it a bit tighter and take it into this area here, but they are all intact for now. So these are good signs. So currently, the whole market of Bitcoin is in higher lows and higher high formations. There is your lows, there's your high, and then there's your lows, and there's your high. And we are in a bull structure. What we're going to do as well very quickly is just head over to Ethereum because Ethereum does look different in a lot of ways, if I'm honest. So again, 4 hour time frame, quite similar currently, looking at signs of little distributional plays. But is Ethereum going to hang on here? So let's be honest, the crypto bulls do need to start stepping in. Is Ethereum going to hang on here? Is this basically going to be maybe a trap or a swing failure pattern? We can put that up here, what our swing failure pattern is right now. But are we being faked out, trapped just here? Have the short sellers gone absolute YOLO and we're potentially going to reverse this market on them at this moment. Funding in this market is very low as well right now. So if we are going to reverse, it could be probably here, if I'm honest. If not, then we're going to be looking at the next leg down. Something that I just wanted to show you is with Ethereum as well in them long-term timeframes or the higher timeframes is we do have potentially, let me draw it instead, because it'd be faster, but it won't be as neat. We have a potential really strong cycle inverse head and shoulders. I've mentioned this on the video before. So on them large time frames, there's not really a lot happening. If we're looking at it from cycle and the structure, we're in an uptrend. The trend is still there. It's still intact, just like Bitcoin. We are putting in bullish patterns currently on the higher time frames, which is probably, you know, it's not getting enough love and appreciation because there's a lot of noise and a lot of bearishness going on lower time frames. And like I said, sentiment is pretty dead right now. The other one I would be looking at just here, bear with me, guys. If I just clean off this chart one more time and we get into the trends, and if we are to take this, and we're to take this all the way through here, there we go. We could be putting in a gigantic ascending triangle. So we'll flash that up on here as well. What an ascending triangle replicates, or what it's supposed to represent, should I say, and what is the most likely outcome to happen on the back of a symmetric triangle, on the back of an inverse head and shoulders, especially on the higher time frames. One thing I would say, I like to look at markets with what I'm actually seeing. Yes, there is short-term bearishness. There always is. There was short-term bearishness here, and we rallied. There was short-term bearish here, and we rallied. And then we had a very, very worrying drop for many, and we accumulated, and we then broken out and had yet another good rally. The other thing that I would say, guys, the more times that Ethereum does keep pressing these resistances in and around that 4,000 level, in my opinion, that is going to get progressively weaker in that area. The bears won't be as strong the more times we test it, and eventually it should give way. So that is a quick market update from me. My verdict, am I actually worried? No, but I've done this a long time and I've been in this market a long time. I have a lot of patience. I understand the long terms, and maybe because I'm in it for the long term as well. I've been here for a long time already, and I'm planning on staying in crypto for many, many, many more years. So maybe for me, that's a big reason why I'm not worried. And I do have a lot of spot holdings that I just let be and let them mature over time. And I do have some good entry levels on this market. Guys, my verdict, like I say, not really bearish overall. Confident in the end. We got Donald Trump coming in a couple of days. Is this also a sell-off before Donald Trump coming in? Because the expectation is when he is in officially and properly that it's going to be very, very, very bullish for altcoins and Bitcoin. So that's it from me. Let me know in the comments if you liked this and any other opinion that you have on this market. My socials are in the description. Hit the bell button, hit a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.